Hey guys, it's Mr. Ben here. I just wanted to showcase off a new ROM hack that was made by Kirko Mods. This is Banjo-Kazooie and the Nightmare Before Christmas. So, this is an emulated ROM hack, and we're going to be utilizing Project 64 in order to play this. So, I do want to apologize ahead of time if this video is a little quiet. I'm actually doing something a little new. I'm actually posting my commentary in post. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and inside the house, a bear and a bird, but nary a mouse. Banjo and Kazooie were prepping the tree, but who was that crying? They ran out to see. It was their friend Bottles, stubby and grim. Whatever could have happened to him? Bottles, what's wrong? Oh, it's terrible. Somebody's stolen all of the presents. What'll we do this Christmas without gifts? Hold on, Worm Boy. Were any of those gifts for me? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw one. This is a tragedy. Let's get them back, Banjo. But we don't even know where to look. Why, that's Mumbo. He's in his winter vacation hut here on Spiral Mountain. So Banjo and Kazooie ran off to the hut to see if they could get themselves out of this rut. Anyway, as I was saying, I do want to apologize if the actual audio for the game is a little quiet. Was mentioning I was doing this in post commentary, so it's not something I've done before. I was going to try to do commentary alongside the actual game, but I ran into some problems where the audio from the game was kind of just bleeding into the microphone from the actual speakers. And I love how Captain Blubber just, told me, hey, watch out for the fake gifts. They'll blow your ass up. And then I go and get my ass blown up anyway. Anyway, so as I was saying, I was having some issues with double audio. So I couldn't actually record my, commentary alongside actually playing the game. But anyway, so the story has, you obviously know, someone stole the gifts. They were basically being a Grinch, and it's our job to get them back. So we need to go talk to Mumbo. So obviously, if we're gonna talk to Mumbo, as is any Banjo-Kazooie game, we're gonna need some Mumbo tokens for this. There's gonna be like 5 tokens that we need. There's at least 7 of them spread throughout here in Spiral Mountain. There's one here in Boggy's Igloo, which somehow he moved over to Spiral Mountain, apparently. One of them's up in a tree. I forgot exactly where it was. One of them's inside this box here. We picked up that invulnerability feather on top of the igloo to get that one there. I'm going to be running around as Banjo quite a bit here, because I know Kazooie's faster, but I think Banjo offers a bit more precise control. In fact, I actually tried to swap to her here, and I was a dumb cuff, and I accidentally wasted the invulnerability feather I just picked up. And there's the Mumbo token right there on top of the tree. That was the one I was mentioning. Forgot that Kazooie can't quite climb trees, so you have to swap back over to Banjo for that. Another Mumbo token's over here by the waterfall, and oh, you gotta love the particle effects that Project 64 handles, huh? Just, oh boy. Nearly fell off the ledge, somehow managed to save that there. Even using Banjo, he's a bit slippery on the ice, so you gotta be careful on that. But speaking of ice, oh boy, man, look at that. It's so cold that even the damn waterfall froze. Look at that. Not how nature works. I'm kind of curious what's up there in that little star pattern there. But we're not going to be figuring that out. If you're curious as to what that holds, hey, I'm going to be providing a link to Kirko's video in the description. So, feel free to go ahead and download the mod. Try it for yourself. Maybe you can find out what's behind there, because I'm not going to be looking into that. There's another Mumbo token around this area here. It's not in the boombox, as you can see. Just pain and misery, and another egg. You'll have to forgive my subpar platforming skills here. It's been a hot minute since I played Banjo-Kazooie. The Mumbo token's up there in that specific alcove. I delude myself into thinking that, yeah, I could totally make this. And I'm like, just lining my targets up here. I'm like, and then I decided to say, you know what, fuck it. We're gonna go off elsewhere, because we got better things to do. There's a Mumbo token here under the bridge. And, you can see Mumbo off there in the distance. More Project 64 handling the particle effects. And the Ginginator for some reason. He doesn't say anything to us, but he's apparently a sad boy. We can't go into Grunty's lair just yet. She's barred it off to us. So we're just going to drop down here. We're going to go see Mumbo. But not before we nick the feather out of his eye. And there he is, sleeping as always. Hi, Mumbo! Did you hear? The gifts have gone missing. Mumbo not see them get taken, but did see Nasty Witch hanging around here yesterday. Let's ask her for them back, Banjo. Sorry, Buzzard. Their entrance closed. But Mumbo know there's secret switch on top of the tower. Oh! There's no flight pad around. How will we get up? Mumbo can turn you into bee, but we'll need tokens. Yeah, we can see the sign. Ah, Banjo has plenty tokens. Stand on skull and press B to see mighty Mumbo magic. I legitimately hoped that Mumbo would have, just, turned us into a washing machine here, but no, he turned us into a bee. With the help of the shaman, the bear is a bee. Up to the tower, he can fly free. If they open the witch's lair, will they find the gifts still there? I'm kind of curious that Cheeto's kind of adopted, Grunty's rhyming habits. Anyway, so I head over to this area here. I was gonna go for the invulnerability feather. And, yeah, I completely forgot that flying as the bee was a bit of a hot mess. But, there's the Mumbo token, like I mentioned. Figured not be a bad idea to pick it up. And I figure, invulnerability feather is always going to be useful to get. So I try to go for it twice. Try to swoop at it for the third time. And, try the fourth time. And then I think about this point, I just decided, yeah, you know what? Fuck this. I'm really curious what's behind that thing there in the waterfall. Because that obviously looks something like, something added by Kirko. Anyway, yeah, I completely didn't realize that this was an area that was beyond the scope of Mumbo's magic. So, figured, yeah, let's not go ahead and do that. We're just gonna jump cut. Anyway, so getting back to the actual objective, we need to head up to the tower top, and of course, you know, stellar flying as always. But we get to the top, and the magic runs out again, which saves us the trouble of having to try to press the switch in B form. And we get the presents. Or we get to get into the tower to get the presents. Last time I tried doing this on a practice run, I actually took fall damage. And I was like, yeah, awesome! I don't have to worry about that. And then I fuck up, and I take fall damage anyway. So, yeah. I'm not going to bore you with this. We're just going to head back up to the tower. I'm going to jump cut here on the footage on this. And I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so here we are in the lair. And how strange, our heroes don't see a thing. All that greets them is a witch's painting. Bit of a painful rhyme there. But yeah, you are the narrator, Kazooie. Let's go home. No, wait! Let's try ripping up that ugly painting first. Oh, alright. We got nothing better to do. We poke the painting and we tear a big old hole in it. What could this be hidden in the lair? A mysterious forest lay before Bird and Bear. Gulp, he called it mysterious, Kazooie. Well, that's not good. Come on, you coward! I'm not stopping until I get my present back. There you are! Give back my present, Wartface! Not so fast, you feathery fool. It's not just your gifts, but mine they've stole too. We should join forces and take them down. So go break that door, and I'll see you in town. Now what's coming up next is actually pretty awesome. You two fools are really dim. Of course I tricked you on a whim. The doors I've locked, so you're in a bind. My Christmas lights you'll have to find. The bear and Burr had been fooled. Enough with the narration! We get it! How come you're so obsessed with Christmas lights, Grunty? This year my decorations will reign supreme. Find me lights, so my lair will gleam. Oh no, run from the fat bear and mean bird. Now, I was a little curious as to why this was a justification story on this. What I meant by what's coming up here really awesome, I actually like how Kirko does this. He completely recreates Halloween Town. Of course, with this being the night bear before Christmas, it makes sense that, you know, we're going to be getting a Halloween Town situation here. I love the music. I love how he does this. And before we start collecting nonsense, let's look at the stats screen on the pause menu. Alright, so let's do that. We're going to go to the view totals. Like I mentioned, well, I didn't mention this, but there's 100 notes, 5 jiggies, you know, standard nonsense. Done. 5 jiggies and 100 notes. Doesn't look like there are any extra honeycombs. And, yeah, standard fare. But as you can tell by the video length, we're already about halfway through, and we're not going for all 5 jiggies. We're not even gonna go for all 100 notes here. Just this is really more of a showcase to kind of like, hey, if you're interested in this, you know, feel free to try the mod and download it yourself. But anyway, let's keep going. I at least want to get 1 jiggy before we end things off today. I thought that was a ladder of some sort, so I tried like flip-flap jumping up here like 3 times, and when I like phased through it, I was like, okay, what the heck is this? Couldn't get a good view from the below. So I just run over to the wall, jump up here, try to jump up here, successfully jump up here again, and be like, oh wait, that's a windmill blade. So yeah, no wonder I couldn't climb up that. we start going up these stone steps here. And fun fact, that ghost guy over there, he actually kicked my ass the first time I did my practice run on this. First life I lost to that particular guy. Moderately embarrassing, I'm going to let you know about that. But anyway, so here's one of our first lights. There's at least 2 in the town that I've noticed. I don't know exactly how much Grunty wants, but I know she said that, hey, we want Christmas lights, so we need to find these twinklies. That's what the Christmas lights are called in the BK universe. Took a little damage from the tombstone there. Got him back. And we're just going around, looking through Halloween Town, just picking up notes. Man, I love this music. Kirko did a really good job on the music here. I don't exactly know what he did to sort of really redo the Halloween Town theme. I'm kind of curious as to what program he used, but doesn't really matter. Anyway, you might have heard Bruntilda's theme there, or a little bit of, and, you know, in fact, there she is. My gift to you are 3 hints. Lame. Beggars can't be choosers, Kazooie. Press B to hear each of them. So yeah, we indulge her. Have you seen the little drain at the bottom of the pond? Find the house with the most teeth in this town. It's the key to opening the cemetery gates. And I saw Twinkly running off to the graveyard. And so we decided, okay, yeah, thank you for your help. And we just move on. And in fact, there's the second Twinkly. And we just continue moving on. Go away, leave my honeycombs alone. Glad to see that the honeycomb stacks are returned. And without the bees, because that was annoying when you had to like fight off the bees. This is the way to the graveyard. Keep a note of that, because I certainly didn't. I believe this is the pond that Brentilda was talking about, the one with the drain in it. Because that looks like a small little drain there. I'm going to assume that leads to one of the 5 Jiggies. Figured might as well go ahead, bring in 2 of the lights.
Quit your slacking, there's lights galore. Get your butts out and find some more.
I gotta love the camera work on this. Just stellar as always. It's one of the things I didn't miss about the original Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, the controls are one thing, but man, N64 camera, oof. And then I know I mentioned that Banjo seems to be a bit more precise. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Maybe he's a bit more precise. Maybe at least he gives a bit more control on the slippery stuff. Again, having some issues with the camera work here, as mentioned before. Part of this was also due to the fact that I was using an Xbox controller to do the emulation, do the controls with. So I am trying to flick the stick left and right to get the camera to go where I want. So sometimes I wind up going to the first person view without really meaning to. And then there are just times where I'm like, okay, I just need to look around, get my bearings, figure out where I'm going to be going, see if there's something I missed. Like these notes here, I didn't notice these. So I head up, get these 3 over here, and then I notice there's, yeah, a couple more over there, and a Mumbo token, so we're going to go ahead and get these 2 over here. And I want to go for that Mumbo token, and I can't quite make that. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can jump up here. No, I can't. And then I accidentally fall off on this like a dummy. And, oh, hey, a blood splatter. Wouldn't be seeing that in any other Nintendo game. Kind of surprised that the skeletons don't chase you. I thought that they would have, attacked you like they would in any other Banjo-Kazooie game. But I guess I probably just wasn't close enough to attack them, or to trigger their attacking AI or something like that. I jump in here thinking it's going to hurt me. Surprised that it doesn't. So I'm thinking, okay, let's explore around. Can't open this door, and I've already been behind this building. And it's really at this point that I'm like thinking to myself, okay, what else have I not done? What else can I do? And then I remembered Brentilda's point about, oh, hey, search for the house with many teeth. Like, all right. Well, let's head on up. Climb the stone stairs. Go into the mouth. Kill this bastard. Although, really, can you kill something that's already technically dead? Oh, I figure, well, that's not really that big of a deal. Nothing up here in the mouth. So there's probably something around back. Let's go ahead and head around back. And try to see if we can maybe find a way where we can get around to the back. And that's when I noticed the jiggies, or not the jiggies, but the notes. And I figure, okay, well, guess I'm going to have to go up that one particular house again anyway. And back onto the fence I go. And this time I successfully managed to get on to the house. And this was a little hair-raising, because I almost fell off here. And I almost fell off again. And I had to take care of this guy. And boom! We finally open up the graveyard. And go ahead and collect the other Mumbo token. I then spend like the next couple of minutes just running around town trying to figure out where the hell I opened up the graveyard at. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, and I'll meet you back over at the entrance to the graveyard. Oh, before we do though, I forgot about this dude. I thought that he was going to get up and chase us, but no, he just gives us a pointer that Zero, Jack the Pumpkin King's ghost dog is over in the graveyard, and we get, owned by another tombstone. Try to get some health back, and he whacks us again! But yeah, at this point, I just kind of run around town for about a minute, just completely aimlessly. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cut the rest of this out, and like I said, we'll see you back over the graveyard. So here we are, we're back at the graveyard, or the entrance to the graveyard. And, not really much to look at. We're heading down the hill. There's eggs, more notes, invulnerability feather. I think there's a Mumbo token around here too somewhere. At least there's an enemy who proceeds to try to ruin our day. Yep, I was right. There was one right over there. Trying to hide behind a gravestone. I don't know if Mumbo Ellis is somewhere in this vicinity and what other transformations he has for us. I'm sure that he does, otherwise I don't see a reason why Kirko would have all these other Mumbo tokens around. And as we're heading on to the main hill, we get to an iconic scene here. And there's our first Jiggy. So yeah, this has been a showcase for Banjo-Kazooie, The Nightmare Before Christmas. If you're interested, please go ahead and check it out. Links in the description. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone.